Hey, everybody. JollyRogerUkulele.com. That's where you should go to pick up the sheet music today. We are playing Harry Potter this week, of all things. And it turns out it's kind of hard. It's kind of fun. And I'm going to go post our link to today's broadcast on the website, JollyRogerUkulele.com. Command V. Scroll back up. Why does it scroll down? Nobody knows. Hit Shift, link, enter, edit, settings, open a new page, update, and then update again. Then we wait patiently. But meanwhile, our people who are already subscribed to this YouTube channel are able to just simply log straight in. And so that's why you subscribe to Gary's channel. Lynn is spending the day with me. Welcome in, Lynn. Lynn's probably thinking, I don't know what's happened to my life where I'm just going from one YouTube to the next YouTube, and Gary keeps showing up at my house. Oh my God. It's positive insanity, isn't it? Just realizing that I've been all focused in on Harry Potter, and I'm like, I haven't even worked on the other songs. I feel unprepared for today. Let's see. So we'll do what we can, right? If they play, what are you gonna do? Lynn, happy to be here. Vic, quick login. Yeah, I know, right? Why isn't everybody subscribed to YouTube? That was easier. Well, actually, this morning I ran out and grabbed it. Oh, did you get my geocache for today? Yeah, Lynn and I have talked. She's a serious geocacher. I did it one time, had a blast, never did it again. Gary and Diane are here. Diane, I got your email. Thank you for that. Very kind. I'm hoping that you're straightening Gary out. That's what I'm worried about, is that Gary is being adequately supervised. Let's see. What else do I have to talk about? I need to make sure the link must be working. All you guys are showing up. So I like to check them just to make sure, because sometimes it doesn't paste correctly. All right, so all that. All right, got lots of emails. What am I up to? I'm up to a crazy number. I didn't have a chance to hardly look at emails for a couple weeks now. So some of you are probably like, he doesn't respond to emails. How's that voicemails? They're leaving you political stuff on your voicemail. And I'm just like, no, I'm not. I'm not answering it. You can leave a voicemail. I will delete you later. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in. Pauline is here today. Sandy, I'm here today. We are good up here. We are about 3 hours from the bridge. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you're okay. Good. I was watching the news this morning, and I had heard sort of a little bit about it on Twitter, and then I realized, oh my God, that was super scary and dangerous. What's going on up there? So delighted that you are far away from anything crazy. Patty's here. Here's what I have figured out. If people would just buy a ukulele and sit down and learn to play the thing, they'd stop being so wacky, right? They'd stop. I don't know. We have people of all different types in our orchestra. Like some of them, when their mouth opens, I'm like, could you just shut up? Because honestly, but when we're playing ukulele, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that, right? Just like, hey, we're all here to work on this one activity, getting where we're better players, getting to be faster, more proficient, and all of a sudden, all that crazy just goes away. And so it's really this is the answer to happiness in the world, I think. Patty is here. Valerie is here. Hogwarts rocks. Hogwarts rules. Diane, Harry Potter. Oh, goodness sakes, right? These are, you'll wake up, dun, 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 and you're like, Gary, you're ruining my life. Mackinac Bridge. Yeah, that's I've seen photos of that. Vicky, welcome in. Bozeman, hopefully Bozeman is a sane place. Bozeman's usually pretty sane. Delightful mix of people up there. Lynn, I stopped watching the news 3 weeks ago. Yeah, we're at that point where everybody's going to have to probably figure out, all right, I already know what I'm doing with the election, and there will be no other meaningful thing on television for the next 25 or 30 days or whatever. Click. Open up your ukulele book. Log in 6 hours of practice. I think it's the same thing to do. Lynn, feel so much better. Yeah, good. Music is the answer, right? Let's see. Hi from Michigan, East Lansing. Yeah, Marianne. I don't like the news coming out of Michigan. Can you straighten those people out? Hey, Red, welcome in. Hey, Cindy. All right. So 108, let's get going. I got to be perfectly honest with you. I have not had a chance to look at the other music besides Hogwarts. So we're going to play through Hogwarts. We're going to spend an inordinate amount of time on that. And then we'll play a few of the other tunes and I'll mess them up pretty good. You'll play them better than I will. And then we will go off into our weekend. So, Hogwarts medley, please. Judy is down with Harry Potter. Christine, the other Bozeman, Bozite. I don't know who's president, who's vice president of the Bozeman Club, Christine or Vicky. I haven't quite. I think Vicky was first, right, and Christine came in later, if I remember right. I don't remember for sure. Hogwarts. Here's the thing that's exciting you're dealing with. You're like, oh, Harry Potter, whatever. John Williams is a world-class composer. Probably his music will be studied when he's dead, right? As a 20th century, late 20th, early 21st century composer. And I do, honestly, the stuff he does is fabulous. And so I have no doubt that the music you're playing, nothing will ever be Beethoven level. Nothing will ever be Mozart level. Nothing will ever be Bach level. But he's in those conversations with these other great composers. And he's a contemporary, right? And so that's what's kind of exciting is that the music you're playing is stuff that's not just, it's not some pop tune that we're working with. It's real legit classical music, and it's exciting that we managed to smash it down onto ukulele. Amy's like, yeah, I gotta admit that guy turned me on to classical music. It's been a mess ever since. Okay, let's see. Hogwarts medley. Well, let's play section by section first, then we'll go through and we'll play the whole thing, okay? So let's just play those first 7 measures. And guys, again, when we get to Fridays, you guys are the advanced class, right? I don't know what that means, but you're by far, you've been around a while, you know your tough uke, you know your ukulele melody, you know your chords. I don't really necessarily need to coach you through which way to play. You know which way to play. And you also know I'm going to start on tough uke, and when the going gets tough, I'm going to jump up to ukulele melody, play along with that for a while, and then jump back down. And so that's what I like on Friday, at least with you guys. With some of the songs I like to play them in multiple different ways, but this song in particular, I think. Obviously, your goal would be to play with the tough uke version of it. But if that's too hard, don't lose sleep over it. Honestly, play the melody. That in and of itself is plenty difficult. It's all over the place on this song. And so just play the melody. Oh, Jacqueline, there you are. Whew. Jacqueline is down in Padre Island. And I went to the east. Okay. Because Jacqueline's doing 2 things. Number 1, she's going out swimming. And 2, there's a hurricane in the neighborhood. And I just don't think she should be down there. All right, here we go. Hogwarts medley, just the first 7 measures, okay? 1, 2. Oh, 1, yeah, I'm sorry. 1, 2, and then you hit the 0. 1, 2. Pretty. If you just got that little section memorized, just that little section, and you did that people would just look at you. They'd just put their hands like this and watch you play, right? That's legit. I mean, it's not hard to get it clean, but it's not out of control hard like some of the stuff we play. So I think spend a little bit of time, just get those first 7 measures. Whenever somebody's around and you got your ukulele, just play that and then put your ukulele down and they'll be like, what? Play some more from the top. And then we'll go ahead and go into the let's play all the way down. Let's play all the way down to 36. Okay. So from the top to 36, then we'll sit and talk about how awesome we are. 1, 2. Sorry. I blew it, man. I really messed you guys up. I apologize. Let's start at 22. Let's start at the top of the page. And I don't know what I don't know. My brain melted at 23, so it's bum boom. All right. I don't know why I can't figure that one out. All right, from 22, please. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. Slow. All right, so I messed that up really, really good. So 25 through 36 is where Gary's got to practice this weekend. Let's play from the top to that spot again. Looking for your opportunities and my opportunities to get a little better. Let's see who else wandered in here. Vicky's the leader. Christine's clear. Yeah, Vicky's the leader. Welcome in, Linda. All right, from the top through the same spot. And then we'll talk. Did you decide on your percussion? So measure 37, click, 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 or what else? Get your percussion choices out. So from the top, 1, 2. Sorry. tap. We're on 64. Okay, take a minute, take a breath. Okay, I was getting close, not too great. I want to go from 37 again. I want you to get your percussion in, and then we'll go from there. We'll try to make it all the way to the end this time. Okay, so from 37, give me your 3-beat count in, and then we go from there. Okay? And remember, you got to be with his 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and go on. Okay. All right. Give me some feedback. How are we playing today? Are things going well? Or are you obviously playing better than I'm playing? But what's things are being beautiful and perfect, and what other things are being iffy and doubtful? Sandy says, "Sweet, everything's awesome." They're fixed. They're working on my boiler down in the basement of our building, so I'm having to double check that they don't have any. There's nothing crazy going on. Okay, good. That's exciting. Let's see. Sweet tie. Christine's going out for tie. Cindy, what is the real speed? Seems as if we played this at a much faster tempo in RMUO. Almost certainly we play this at a much faster tempo in RMUO. Almost certainly. The reason Cindy said, "Hey, I remember us playing this a lot faster than that." And I would say, yeah, you can play this faster. It's a long song, okay, Linda. Okay, so here's why it's faster if you get a bunch of people together. Okay, so picture your ukulele. Look at all the work you have to do. Even if you're just playing on melody, it's a lot of work. Okay, and then when we are playing the tough acts or tough uke section, now we're adding in chords in addition to the melody. Okay, if we play it in a group, some people play chords, some people play melody. Nobody plays tough acts. Nobody, and there's a reason for that. You won't notice if you get more than about 4 or 5 people together. Nobody will notice that you're working your brains out playing the chord melody section. That's for soloists. Now, when I play solos, I slow down because I don't really care what my audience thinks on some level, maybe a little, but mostly what I'm thinking is I want to play this at a speed where I feel like I'm going to be successful. And when we get here as a group, I want to play it at probably the fastest speed where I'm going to have a pretty good shot at a speed where I might make some mistakes along the way, whatever. But I don't want to play it so fast as to make it really challenging for me where I have the potential to explode and mess you guys up. You've seen when that happens a few times here where I get like, I don't know where we're at. I'm going to start over. That's never a good thing. So, you as a soloist get to decide whatever speed you want to play this at. If you want to play it much faster, then you can and you should. We do a lot of stuff in the guitar group where we will do large group stuff. And boy, we're really strict on tempo, really strict on time. It sounds amazing. And then I also teach that exact same song in private lessons and in small groups and stuff where we do play the tough uke or the tough axe is what we call it in the guitar. But we play at much slower speed. We also get a lot more flexible on the timing because we're trying to create an experience there. When you're playing with an orchestra, everybody's got to be together. And then whatever the time that's set, that's what we do. And truthfully, if I'm standing up on the podium and it starts to get boring, I'm going to start picking up the pace. Okay. And so we will mess around with speed in that matter, but everybody's got to stick together. So it always feels so much faster when you're playing with other people. Probably for a few of you, you're feeling like, gosh, this is kind of fast just the way Gary's playing it. And keeping up with that is plenty for you. And so, hey, Kat, welcome in. Out on the road today. I'm still working on just million. Okay. So what we're talking about as soloists is a very different approach to music than an ensemble or an orchestra would take. As a soloist, you have so much more control over the shaping and tone and progress of your piece of music. And so just know if you feel like you're playing it too slow, play it faster. If you feel like it's playing too fast, slow it down. Obviously, you show up here so you can play more or less at my speed. But some of you may be able to push the tempo on this. It'll sound pretty cool. Others will pull it back. I don't know if you were there, Cindy, when we were having our initial discussions about this piece. I wanted it to go much faster than we were playing it. And I remember June, some of you know June saying, but it's not that fast in the movie. And I remember thinking, well, I don't care how fast it is in the movie. I want it to go faster. It'll be cool if we can go faster. And she said, but it's not that fast in the movie. And then I remember my wife was there for some reason, and I heard her say, "Yeah, it's not that fast in the movie." so, uh, so in orchestra, even there, we slowed it down some over what we could have done. And here, where I'm playing and you are playing, and we're all working together, and we're getting up to speed on this song. Yeah, it's slower than we probably did in orchestra. But there are real reasons why that. Now, you as a solo performer, if you're like, love this song, going to make it one of my repertoire, going to get it up to triple speed or whatever, that's 100% on you. Particularly, I think when you get down to the section at 73, bum 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 ba da bum bum ba da bum ba da ba bum, that can really be picked up the speed wise, and actually that section is not quite as hard to play as the other sections, but yeah, you can pick that section up for sure. Now I don't think the beginning part, doom 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 doom, that part I wouldn't go fast, but again, you as the owner of your solo performance, you can do whatever you want. Okay, let's see. Oh, you were there. Okay, good. Yeah, all right, so one more time, top to bottom, right? Can we handle that? Put in a lot of work on it this week. This piece will not die this week, of course. This is the first week with this one, so we'll carry this over into next week. That means that this weekend gives you a chance to work on it. It means that Gary gets a chance to work on it. Where was I blowing it? Measures 25 through 36. That's where Gary's got to put his time in. I also have decided, this is sad to say, this concert size ukulele, at home I play on a tenor. Always, except either a tenor or a soprano. I have a concert at home that I only use when we're plugged in, but I keep missing my frets here on this concert size because all week long I've been playing it on a tenor, and now I'm like everything's a little closer together, so I keep blowing it. So I'm going to have to switch to a tenor ukulele here at the office as well, which is really sad. Which means I got to get rid of this one. All right. If any of you are looking for a concert ukulele, all right, here we go. From the top to the bottom. Game face on. Whew. 1, 2. So I didn't get 97 very clean, and 97 to the end very well, but you got the idea. So there you go. I'm still thinking that should be E minor, though. I do not know why he ends it on A minor. That makes no sense. Start on E minor, end on A minor. That's wrong, John. All right. That's it. That's enough of Harry Potter. What do you think? Let's see. What time is it? 1:37. Hey, we played 37 minutes or 30 minutes of Harry Potter. That's a good song. You should work on it this weekend. We're gonna play it all. We're gonna play it next Friday as well. So don't let it go. Just keep at it until you are ready to. Until you're ready to enroll in Hogwarts, right? I mean, you'll be all set. All right, so our choices for wrapping it up today: Ukulele Lady, Tonight You Belong to Me, If You Knew Susie, Ain't We Got Fun, Yes We Have No Bananas. First one on the list tells me which the first one to type it in tells me which song we're playing. Let's see. Sandy's awesome, right? Sandy needs some awesome. She's up there in Michigan. We have a little bit of awesome. Cat. Rob was driving, so I got to play part of that one. Tell Rob hi from us. Tell Rob that we are very proud of you, Kat, and that we are delighted that you are tuning in and that he's awesome. Let's see. Very, very good song. It is a good song. All right. Amy says, Ain't We Got Fun. All right. So Ain't We Got Fun is it. All right. Go grab Ain't We Got Fun. I hope that's not hard because I haven't practiced. Ain't We Got Fun. Da-da-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum, ba-ba-dum-bum. That's what we're playing. Remember? We play twice through, goes all the way down to the bottom, comes back up. And here again, this song, again, to Cindy's point, shouldn't it be faster? Yeah, as soon as you can play it faster, you should play it faster. We will play it quite a bit slower so that we have fun. But remember, we wanted to sort of be a little bit silly, maybe not with speed, but with strumming ideas. Okay, so be thinking about that to being making those silly like bomb kind of strums. And then notice when you get to measure 9, remember 7, 6, 7, 10. Oh, pay dear, we haven't a fuss. Okay, bus. And then you've got some 6s in here. We never have 6s, so be aware that the page turn is over some 6s, which is just very disappointing overall. And then at measure 29, remember you have a big old fat fermata sitting there. And the rich get rich and the poor get children. In the meantime, in between time, hey, we got fun. And then the turnarounds here, the bottom one, G to G sharp diminished to A minor to D is awesome, as is the turnaround at measure 16, B minor, B diminished, A minor, D7. So you got two really sweet Tin Pan Alley turnarounds in the same song, which is kind of fun. So, all right, let's give it a try, see what we come up with. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. let that one ring and then go. Back to the top. Go. Yeah. There we go. That's enough. Hey, that's enough. Okay. The other ones, the other timpanelli ones, they're going to stay on the website, so you can work on them on your own a little bit. Sandy, I know you want to play. I guess we have bananas. No, we have no bananas today. And we got fun. I think this one is more difficult than Hogwarts. Well, different techniques, right? And so when you have a different, that's what's fun about what we do. This is always the same. There are some chords and some not. You put your fingers here. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's here, sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's flip flop. This is always the same. This is where you get the music from. So if you're doing this versus that versus this versus, I mean, really bringing your right hand toolbox to school. That's the part that I think hopefully you at this level, you guys are starting to really appreciate is that, hey, I got choices and I'm going to take some of those choices. And sometimes I'm going to listen to Gary and I'm going to be like, I can't believe he took that choice. That sounds ridiculous. And other time you'd be like, oh, I want to play it like that. Or, you know, when you get together with some other friends and you say, well, let's pull out this music and see what we do. You see what they're doing. You see what you do. You're stealing, right? Just borrowing everybody's ideas until you come up with your version. And obviously, we now have over 150 tunes on the website, and you're not going to get where you can play all of those. It's not going to happen, right? We have 158. Now, some of those are baritone crossovers, but we have 158 tunes. You're going to have 4 that you're pretty good at, and you want to take whatever those 4 are and turn them into you own them. And so that might be typically we like to have you have 4 different things that sound quite a bit, you know, that you're using different techniques on and so on. And so find your 4. You start with 1, of course. I always push this in intro class, memorize Spaghetti Monster, so that you have a song. And then you start thinking about what are the other songs that you want to be able to just play. Happy Birthday, Moon River, 5'2", Ain't She Sweet? What other ones have I got? I don't remember. But the idea is you don't need a ton of songs. You need your songs. And so as we're looking through, if you're finding one like, God, I keep waking up. Poor Diane, right? Every time I wake up, I'm hearing Harry Potter in my head. Well, maybe that's her song. Maybe that's the song that she should just take to the house, you know? And I think when you go to see a professional musician and they've memorized 2 hours of music and they don't use a music stand and you're up there and you're like, oh my goodness, Well, there's years of work that went into that prior to them showing up there, and that's why you pay them to do that. That's when you can be a consumer and you can appreciate their hard work and effort. Well, there's nothing stopping you from doing that either, right? There's not, well, nothing, time, and so find the songs that you just really enjoy playing, and turn them into something. Take them to the house, take them into the end zone. The way, and I say this a few times and it's true. You will never master a song when you're looking at the paper. So if you have a song you love and you wish you could play it, you gotta play it until you can get rid of the paper. Once the paper is gone away and it's just you and your instrument, then you're going to really be able to play that at the level that you want to play it at. So always, as you're thinking about it, give a little thought to memorizing stuff. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to pull the plug. I have this sense that possibly the chat box is dead. I can never tell. Sometimes you guys are suspiciously quiet, and then I'm like, well, the chat box died, and then somebody will say, blip. But it looks like probably it died. So, as you know, we're very lucky to have YouTube at all. Oh, there it goes. Lynn's here. Oh, okay. It's a blip. That's what it was. All right, blip. Maybe it was a blip. Anyway, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go away now. I'm gonna go and I feel sorry for myself for I didn't play better today. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. Remember, it's pure craziness out there. Turn off the media. Put on a mask. Go ride a bike. Do something good. Practice a little bit. We got Harry Potter. We can be any questions that come up during the week. We got all week next week. We're gonna play it next Friday. We're gonna play it better than we played it this week. I'm gonna kill it. That's my plan. And then we are going to start. I got some folk music for you guys next week. Bob Dylan, Peter, Paul, and Mary. What was the other two? I can't remember. But anyway, you can wear sandals and grow a beard next week and you'll be fine. And I will see all of you over the weekend. Practice a little bit. Keep showing up. I'm telling you, you're already amazing players if you're here at all. So good for you. And let's make you really good. Lynn, I'll see you next week. Amy, have a great weekend. Terry, I'll see you soon. Elizabeth, good to see you. Diane, off to the baritone, right? Jacqueline, be careful down there. It's crazy. You bet, Amy. No problem. Christy's not dead yet. Keep going, critter. Sandy, have a great weekend. You might want to lock your door tonight, Sandy. It seems like there's things getting a little nutty up there. Pauline, good to see you. Glad you're here today. Folk music. Cindy, no, Joan Baez. Girls can't play folk music. No, now I'm disconnecting. Just kidding. It's a joke. I'll see you soon. Bye.